Hey you guys, Coach Liz here. All right, this month we're talking all things metabolic health because metabolic health encompasses our whole body. It's not just the number on the scale, but it's how things are running on the inside and the longevity of our life and quality of our life. And so last week we talked about blood sugar balance. Blood sugar balance is like the base of your metabolic health. It's how your body processes energy at a cellular level, how your body's using everything that you're putting in it, how and everything around it. And so blood sugar balance is key. So every time we eat, we want to think, how will this affect my blood sugar? Because blood sugar goes hand in hand with inflammation. And when your body is inflamed, it's just in survival mode. It can't heal, it can't lose weight. And so when you get that inflammation down and that blood sugar level, magical things can happen. Now, the second thing in regards to nutrition is protein. Protein is so vital. It's an essential macro. Your body actually doesn't need carbohydrates. It can run off of body fat. And so when you are giving your body the protein, it is protecting the muscle and helping your blood sugar stay balanced and run more efficiently. And so there's two things that you want to think about when it comes to protein. How much protein you're getting, to make sure that you have enough for your muscles to run properly. And then also the timing matters also. So first of all, how much protein do you need? I always tell people, like, get at least 100 grams of protein a day. That is just where you need to be to at least protect your muscle from eating itself or breaking down. But if you're working on building muscle, of course, you want more protein. And women over 40 need more protein because you're not digesting your food as well, and your body's naturally losing muscle as you age. So I always say about 1 gram of protein per pound of ideal body weight. So maybe not the weight that you are, but ideally where your body should be at a healthy weight. So if your ideal body weight is 130 pounds, shoot for 130 grams of protein. Now, how do you do it? It can be kind of hard to always be thinking about protein, so I like to simplify it. There's a couple things that I do. Is every time I eat, the first thing I think about is what protein am I going to have? And then carbs are easy to fill in, like, oh, a fruit sounds good, or a vegetable, depending on what your goals are. And so carbohydrates are any fruit, vegetable, or grain. And some dairy has carbohydrates in it also. But protein would be like meats, eggs, often low-fat dairy would be a great source of protein. And I typically will supplement half of my protein in a day and eat half. Why supplement it? Because if you get in the habit of supplementing it, it makes it so much easier and you get more protein for less calories. So if you are trying to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight, if you supplement some of your protein with just a whole protein source, you're getting all the calories that you're eating as all protein. So you're getting more protein for those calories versus a whole meal that has a mix of fats and carbs and protein. So that would be higher calories because it's accounting for all of those other macros. So what proteins should you supplement with? Now, one trick to health, whether it be like just your protein goal or activating your muscle protein synthesis, is when your body, it's a hack. Here's a hack for you. You can activate muscle protein synthesis with really heavy weightlifting. Will activate it, and it will stay activated for up to 72 hours. So that is an ideal way to activate your muscle protein synthesis. But it takes really heavy weightlifting. So a lot of people never activate it through exercise, but you can activate it through nutrition in an easier way. So there's 3 ways to activate muscle protein synthesis. The first way is a good essential amino acid, like this one. You have to have at least 2,500 milligrams of leucine to even activate that muscle protein synthesis. So whatever amino acid you are having, make sure it has at least 2,500 milligrams of leucine. This one has 3,500 milligrams. This is like the best one that I found on the market. And a scoop of this will activate your muscle protein synthesis, and it will last for about 4 hours that it's in that building and repairing mode. And it's much less calories than another source of protein that you'd get. So I love to drink this after a workout. I do this in the mornings to activate my muscle protein synthesis for about 4 hours. So this is a great way to activate it. Your body does not have to digest that protein to pull the amino acids out. It just absorbs it right into your muscles. It gets to work activating that muscle protein synthesis. The trick is you have to drink it all within 15 minutes to give your body all of those amino acids to activate that. So this is a great way to activate your muscle protein synthesis. The second way A good whey protein. I love this one. It tastes so good. I make it as hot cocoa every day, sometimes at night, usually in the afternoon. But a scoop of a good whey protein with at least 24 grams of protein will activate muscle protein synthesis also for 4 hours. So this is an easy way. After you could do that in the morning, you could mix it in your coffee, or I do it as hot cocoa or with ice. Such a good way for less calories than a meal. So I love to do that. Look for a clean source, third-party tested. Make sure it's a healthy source. A lot of other proteins, all other protein powders, actually only whey will activate it. It has all of the amino acids. But a lot of people use collagen. Collagen is not a complete protein. It doesn't have all of the amino acids to activate muscle protein synthesis, so it's not helping in building or repairing muscle. Not to say it's not healthy, and combined with whole protein sources will contribute to healthier hair and skin, but it's not a whole protein source. So a good whey protein. The third way is at least 24 grams of whole protein, like a meat, Greek yogurt, something like that. Amino acids come from animal sources. So getting your amino acids through meat, something that's a whole protein source. So your body has to eat that, digest it. It comes and pulls all those amino acids out and uses them in your cells, like for your hair protein, for other proteins for your muscle. So it digests it, pulls out the amino acids, and then can get into muscle protein synthesis. So those are the three ways. If you space them morning, afternoon, and night, activating it, that makes up almost 100 grams of protein. There's about at least 75 grams of protein right there of amino acids that your body can use. And then if you add, a Greek yogurt or some kind of protein snack during the day, you've hit at least your 100 grams. So if you get in the habit of activating that morning, afternoon, and night with those easy ways, I do an amino acid, a protein powder, and a meal with at least 25 grams of protein, usually at dinner time, then I know that I've activated that 3 times during the day. My body is in that muscle protein synthesis stage for about 12 hours during the day to protect and build muscle. And then I can fill in with healthy, balanced snacks to keep my blood sugar balanced and add that just additional protein that I need for the day. So that is a huge hack that a lot of people don't know about how to build and repair muscle, help your blood sugar stay more balanced, and see better results with your metabolism and your overall health. So, how are you activating your muscle protein synthesis every day? Have a good week.